I'm Linda Jody Blomik, and I'm the Program Director of Community of Hope.
So my name is Julie Bennett, and I'm Ashley's peer recovery counselor.
My name is Ashley White, and I am at my place, which is my home. My life before I came to Community of Hope was a really rough road. I was technically homeless, a single parent mom with 2 kids. A week after my second son was born, drug addicted. They removed my kids from me and they were in foster care for a whole year.
The day I met Ashley, I met her in Cuba's recovery room. He was in observation, detoxing from opiates. It was right before DHS was gonna show up. And I was just there to let her know that I was gonna be able to support her through that process. She was very scared. She knew what was coming. She had already been through it with her older son. He was already in custody at the time.
She told me that she knew a great place where I could change my life around and get my kids back and I can get back to my normal life.
When Ashley first moved in, she had just regained custody of her 2 boys and had had parenting classes and was working very hard at helping them to deal with the trauma that they had in being separated from her. So her level of stress was so high that she couldn't be still. She was worried about everything. She was anxious. She was concerned about how other people would think about her kids' behavior. And she didn't want to stay here.
Facing some of the uncomfortable feelings, some of the trauma that she's accumulated over life was really tough for her at first.
When I first came to Community of Hope, I struggled a lot with my parenting techniques and living in a small area with 7 other women and other kids. I had outpatient, I had my kids' therapy, I had my NA meetings, I had doctor's appointments for my kids, and at first I thought I was gonna go crazy, but I just said, you know what, this is something that needs to be done, and in order for me to move on in life and to be able to take care of my kids independently, I have to do this for my kids independently, you know, and show them that I can do this and I can support my kids and I can be there for them.
If you look at the statistics, adverse childhood experiences are the worst health issue in our country. So if we can help these children and adults heal from trauma enough, they can look beyond themselves to support other people and to build up our community. I think that's the biggest impact we have.
Once Ashley was able to trust herself and the process enough, she took off.
It took her about a month to settle down and trust the other people here that they weren't going to be mad at her if her kids misbehaved, and they would work with her and help her. And she also began to be able to give back more to the other residents. She advocated to get a domestic violence class started here, advocating for herself, for her children, for the other people in the house in ways that are better for all of them. She's very strong-willed, and I say that in a very good way, that she goes after what she needs to. Getting out of that impact of the drugs, getting out of the stress of getting her kids back and gaining more confidence in herself, she was able to become herself.
She didn't take no for an answer. If she sets her mind to something, it's gonna happen.
Since I've moved out of Community of Hope, I've accomplished so much that I never thought I would ever accomplish. I have my own place. I have a full-time job. I have my youngest son in childcare full-time. I'm no longer on TANF, which is welfare. I completed my outpatient. I graduated from outpatient. And as of May 1st, they closed my DHS child welfare case.
She is a loving mother to her children. That's her driving force right now. What we're gonna be working on moving forward is her having herself be her driving force. So self-care.
She's been through so much and has been so successful. I am just so pleased to see the progress that she's made.
I asked myself if I could have done this by myself, and I don't think I could have.
It takes a village, and that's what Community of Hope is part of the village.
The goal of Community of Hope is to help people change their lives, to heal, to gain skills, to become the people that they always have been and haven't been free to be. It takes a lot of people to make that happen that are really dedicated. It takes the staff, it takes the other residents, it takes the tenacity of the person that comes here, it takes the number of agencies that support the people here. Everybody has to really be all in, and they all have to be together to make that happen. We are very good at collaborating to support the families that live here. They are good at collaborating with each other. And the whole community is supportive of us. We could not do it without all of that.